Hey y'all, I swear I have new lights coming because I really want to start doing vlogs and I hate the lighting in this house. But today we're just gonna have to deal. Now that we've wrapped production, I'm going to be like batch loading a lot of videos that I didn't get a chance to edit or complete because the pandemic was crazy. There was a lot going on in my personal life, just stuff I didn't get to. So now that we have wrapped principal photography, I'm going to be putting a lot of these videos together for content as we work through post-production and work to get fully funded as well. So anyway, I just wanted to do this really quick video because there was one thing in our last weekend of filming that a lot of people asked about. It wasn't even the script, it wasn't even, well, they asked about the book too, but it was what we call PPE kits that we put together. In this era of filmmaking, people have to be super careful. The major markets like New York is slowly getting back to work. Atlanta has gotten back to work, and now Hollywood has, formulated their plan to get back to work. Indie filmmakers sort of kind of have to formulate their own plan because most of us are not part of unions, and we just have to make sure that we're safe and compliant for our locations, as well as to keep our cast and crew safe. So we got shut down in March. We were supposed to actually wrap in April, but March 1st was the only shoot we got to get done before the shutdown for Louisiana, because that's where we're filming. And so March went by, April went by, June went by, things started getting back open a little bit. So we had planned to film by July, we were in phase 2, I think. And so we were planning to finish filming the first weekend of August. My dad passed away on July 30th, so the first week in August was kind of crazy, and we got one done. So then we had to postpone, and now in September 18th, 19th, and 20th, we finished filming everything. And so on August 2nd, which was our first day back since the shutdown and new COVID rules and all other stuff, one of the reasons we also were postponing was because we wanted to make sure that there was some kind of directive from Hollywood, from major unions and stuff like that we could follow as indies, so we can make sure that our sets are safe, because we don't have the money for COVID compliant officers, we don't have the money for set medics, we don't have that kind of money, so we kind of have to do it ourselves. So what me and my first AD, Kershana Johnson, aka KJ, what me and KJ decided to come up with was these PPE kits. And I kind of like put like different things together. I was kind of buying stuff that might become a part of this kit, but I didn't know how we were going to put it together. And thankfully KJ took that off of my hands and put it together for me, and I just bought the components and she bought some of the components. So we came out of pocket for this. This wasn't something that came out of our fundraising money. We just wanted to make sure our cast and crew were safe. So along with getting temperature checks and making sure that everybody washed their hands when they came on set, things like only the camera person was handling the camera gear, only sound was handling their gear, everybody was handling their gear, making sure that everything's wiped down before we start placing things, just sanitizing the set basically, and making sure not everybody's handling everything. We also had gloves in case of that too. But anyway, so here's what we call the PPE kit. It's red because that's the signature color for situationships. If it was different, if it was like a mahogany media thing, it probably would have been blue or black. But this was the kit that everybody got on set. Cast and crew, extras even, got on set. So this was it. So it's a nice little, I didn't want like a whole shopping bag, and I found these on Amazon. So it's a nice little, it's about the size of, not even the size of a sheet of paper, like 5x7, maybe 5x8 bag. And I got these at Amazon, like 50 came in a bag. I forgot how much it was. I'll put the links to everything down below. Okay, so in the PPE kit, along with snacks, because we had our August date, we just put snacks in here. For our last weekend, we put snacks in one of these bags. So everybody got like a snack bag, because one of the things in the directives was you can't have everybody grabbing for stuff, because people will touch stuff and then put it back, and then somebody else touches it, and then contamination. So either we have a PA who's handing stuff out, or we give them their own stuff, and that's what you eat from, you know, during the duration of your stay on our set, or you ask a PA to get you something else. So that was that. Okay, then inside the kit part of it, I'm saying, we had wet ones, which are my go-to anytime. Even before COVID, I had these in my bag because I have allergies, I have asthma, and I hate flu season. So I always have wet ones in there. I think this weekend we didn't have enough, so we just had the other stuff in there, and then we have like a can of wet ones on deck just in case somebody needs them. But I look, this is like a hot commodity right now because the individual ones are hard to find. This is like Lysol at this point. So everybody had like 2 of these in their bag, and then some spray hand sanitizer. I personally like the gel. We also had that on deck if anybody was, you know, a fan of the gel. But these were made in the SBC by Ben of Ben's Body Basics. It's a tongue twister, man. So this is a hand sanitizer spray, and everybody got one of these. This was a gift from Krishana, and so the spray, sanitize your hands before you touch anything. So that was in their bag along with the wet ones. So these are ways to sanitize. We also had plenty of gel sanitizer pumps. We had, like I said, if they wanted individual sanitizers, we had those. There was sanitizer at every little station that you would touch something. I have so many sanitizers now. Okay, then another PPE, of course, is masks. Because going through this whole mask process, I've learned that people are particular about the type of mask, how the mask fits, what it's made of. We had several options. So, where's the one I just had? Okay, so, and again, I'll put links to where you can get the Ben's Body Basic sanitizer. As far as handy wipes, individual wipes, good luck. I think the last time I got those, I got a box of them from Target. They were in like the section with the paper plates and stuff like that, and I haven't seen them since. This was months ago. I literally was just going everywhere that I saw stuff. I was collecting things and putting them in a bin for when we needed them, and then I just handed that bin to KJ full of stuff. So okay, so these individual bags I got also at Amazon, and this was to make sure nothing was touched. It went in the bag, and then it went in the PPE kit. So this is my bag, by the way, that I never used because I had my own stuff. Okay, so these were cloth masks. These were cotton masks to cover your face. Okay, and then they had adjustable straps, so they have 2 different levels, so people, because I know a lot of people feel like they have big faces, like me, have big faces, or you know, their ears are small or whatever the case. So I wanted this to be an option, and this went in this kit. KJ put that together. I got these in a pack of 15 from Target, also from Target. Then KJ got these made from, I have no clue, but I'll find out. These fancy ones, and they came in Ziploc bag. These fancy ones, I still haven't worn it because it's just too pretty. And these are fabric masks. Hold on. That actually have like a cup for the chin and then a cup for the nose. They're really good. I love them. They're really pretty, but I didn't want to mess it up. This is fancy. This is for when we dress up. So everybody got one of these. Thanks, KJ. And then these, which came individually wrapped, are the ones I've been wearing lately. Surgical masks, which are the filter material, but I wanted black because with my extras, sometimes you can see from the back and I wanted it to be invisible and not some big white strap. Because on set, when they were on camera, I had them demask, and when they were not on camera, I had them put their mask back on. And these came individually wrapped, and I also got these from Amazon. I think they came in like a box of 50 or something like that. I still have a lot of these left. So 3 different masks: surgical, cotton fabric, cotton, and then fabric. Oh, where's the fabric? Oh, and then the fabric. So these are 3 different masks. And then I also told people you can bring your own mask because, again, people are particular and like a certain fit. So all this was in their bags. This past weekend, this was the snack bag because we had so many snacks, and they were there for 6 hours. So, and then they got to take all of this home. And if we had the money, we would have sent everybody home with a book, but we didn't. So we were trying to get that done, but we didn't. And I didn't have that kind of money. I had put so much money into this project. So yeah, those were our PPE kits, and we're glad that everybody liked them. We're glad that everybody used them, and we're glad that, you know, people went home. Even if you didn't use them on set, you know, it's something you could take home and keep using. And we're glad that everybody liked them. So I just want to do that video because a lot of people asked about them. So now you know where they came from, why you had them, and now you can get most of the products via the links down below. So thanks to KJ for making this happen. This was one less task I had to do in a crazy few months of stuff. So I basically just handed her my components. She put them together with her components and created this PPE kit. So this is something that I'll probably do from now on. And we have some of these bags left over, but cool. It's sort of like a little swag bag, except it's full of PPE. Anyway, and we had gloves on set too, just in case people wanted them. We just didn't put them in the bag. So that's it. Thank y'all for asking about them, so I had a reason to make a video. And even if you didn't ask about them, now you know. Thank you, KJ, and I'm out. Make sure y'all stay safe on set. All my filmmakers out there, stay safe on set. Keep your masks on. Make sure that you are when cameras are present, take pictures, let people know you're being safe on set, and encourage them to be safe on set. And let's just be safe during this time and keep making movies. Keep making content, keep making movies, keep creating. Be safe.